So we're going to explore the G diminished chord playing all four strings. In most of my arrangements, I will integrate the two-finger version of a G diminished chord, and the shape of it is like a D7, except it's in a whole different place. So imagine we'll just use our index finger and our middle finger. We're going to go to the third fret, the first fret, and press in on the C and the E and the A strings. So it would be 0, 1, 0, 1. So it's a little two-finger version of a diminished chord. But the truth of the matter is to really add some flash and pizzazz. We need to add to our goodie bag the diminished chord using all four strings. That makes it movable. It's a shape that you can keep moving up and down the fretboard to get a really cool effect like this. Here's our little simple version. Can't move that one. But when we're pressing in with pressing in all four strings, so that's what we're aiming towards. Now, the diminished chord is magical and strange at the same time. We talk about chords having a root, a note that is sort of the seed of this chord that's growing out of it, and that root is what our bass players would play. So if we were playing a G diminished chord, our bass players would play a G note. But with diminished chords, each string, each note is a root. So that little G diminished that we're doing is a G diminished, it's a G diminished, it's something else, and it's something else, and it's something else. I'll tell you, it's a G diminished, a B flat diminished, a D flat diminished, and an E diminished. I had to look up at my keyboard in the sky. You know, like the Queen's Gambit. Did you see that, where she's looking up at the chess pieces? So that means when we're playing a G diminished chord, we're playing actually three other diminished chords at the same time. Don't worry, there's not going to be a test. So let's just look at the shape of it, okay? It looks like two D7 chords kind of sitting next to each other. So let me show you. We're going to make a G diminished, go to the third fret, index and middle finger on the G string and the E string. It's a D7 form. You see that? Here's a D7. Now here's another way of trying this. Just slide that baby to the third fret. Okay, we're halfway there. D7 form. Now we're going to do another D7 form with our two spare fingers, our ring finger and our baby finger. And we're going to go to the fourth fret and press in on the C string and the A string. Let's let go and try it again. Start with a D7 form, third fret, and then a D7 form, one string down, fourth fret. Let go. Let's make it again. You probably, how I started off is two fingers at a time. It takes a while to be able to press all four in at the same time. So, and then we have the form, and then we can start sliding. The diminished chord creates a lot of tension. I just think of the damsel in distress who is tied to the railroad track, and here comes the train, you know? Stuff like that. But we also have this in the song that we're working on, Almost Like Being in Love. So we're going to just slide 2 forms. We're going to start on that 3rd fret. Now, I am picturing my index finger as the guide finger. And I'm watching that finger, and it's going to take the whole shape with it. And I'm going to move towards the sound hole and skip 2 frets. Skip 2 frets. Now we're sliding, so we're not going to take our fingers off the fretboard, just lighten our touch. Skip 2 frets, so the index finger is now in the 6th fret. Let's do it again. 3rd fret, 6th fret, 3rd fret, 6th fret. So we've got, and we're on our way. The rule is with these diminished chords, you skip 2 frets. So if you want to continue, it looks like this. And then we reverse, skip 2 frets. And eventually, then you can go to our little simple form. Not today. We're going to start off with basic arithmetic and get to the algebra later. So how would we apply this to our song, Almost Like Being in Love? It's a little tricky because we only have 1 measure of the diminished chord. When we have 2 measures in the song, we can really stretch it out and milk this technique, but we don't have a lot of time and space in this particular arrangement. So we'll have to kind of truncate what we're doing with this chord. Now, for example, looking at stanza 1. Let me get my key. What a day this has been, and you can play it with me. What a rare mood I'm in. It's almost like being in love. Whoa, da, 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 da. So what did I do? I went to that form, starting the G diminished form, starting on the 3rd fret, and I played that for 2 beats, 1, 2. And then for another 2 beats, I slid, skipping 2 frets to the 6th fret. Let's just try the diminished part, okay? Starting on the 3rd fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 6th fret. Go back to the 3rd as a practice. You're just learning this for the first time. You gotta slow it way down. Of course you do. Probably half as fast as this. I'm gonna slow the drum here for us. Let's just do stanza 1 together and see what you can do with that diminished chord. And do me a favor, don't sing. Just concentrate on that diminished. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what a day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. There's a smile. Now, if we really want to be efficient with our fingering, and to me that's part of the process of learning a song, it may not come at the very beginning of the process. It comes as we continue to dig a little deeper into the contours of this song. I discovered that we're going from a C chord to a G diminished that we're going to fancy up. It helps me immensely if I make that C chord with my baby finger. Why? Because if I slide that baby finger to the 4th fret, that becomes my anchor finger to form the G diminished. Do you see this? Here's the C chord. Now, I'm going to slide here, slide with me. Now we're going to build that diminished chord over on top of that baby finger. So it feels much more efficient to me than if I was using my ring finger to make the C chord, and I have to do a whole bunch more here. Isn't this fun? Let's try it one more time. Here we go. Hang on. Sherry, hang on just a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4. What a day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There's a smile. So there you go, darlings.